My name is Jane Orlov, and we are here with the corporate and some great leaders from Essante Organics. I'm a gold executive with Essante Organics. On the next window, you see Dr.JJ Levine, who is the president of Essante Organics, with his wife, Angie Levine, who is the chief marketing officer of Essante Organics. Then in the next window, we have Michael Wenniger, who is the owner and CEO of Essante Organics. In the next window, we have Natalie Griffith, who is also a gold executive with Essante Organics. And in the next window, we have Tracy, last name, I forgot the last name. Oh, Cummings, Matthewman. And Tracy actually just joined Essante Organics, so I wanted to ask her some questions why, the reason why she picked this company, because she was a big leader in another company. And Tracy, could you cover a little bit about why did you join Essante, and what you think about this company?
Sure. Well, just to give you a really quick background, I started in network marketing almost 7 years ago. My first company, I didn't do so well. I was there for about 4.5 years, and then I went to another company where I thought there would be just a better opportunity for me. And there was. Unfortunately, I had some issues with the product, so I had to move on. And so I was actually at a point where I was seriously considering leaving this industry altogether. But I believe that everything happens for a reason, and it was just a few days after I left my last company that I discovered Essante, and I swore to myself that from now on I would listen to that little voice inside my head whenever it spoke to me and gave me a little warning about something. And so Essante came along, and that little voice wasn't there at all, and I felt so comfortable with the product line that I mean, it just fit with me so well. It was in complete alignment with who I am and what I believe in, and I'm just really super excited about the next few years and beyond, and what we're all going to be able to create here.
Wonderful, thank you so much. So let me ask Natalie. I hope we don't hear the echo now, but let's try. Natalie, you were also a great leader, and you also joined Essante not just a couple of months ago, and you are building a huge organization. You already hit gold executive, and you are building like crazy now. Also, you came from actually the same company that Tracy was in. Would you share your thoughts of why you joined and what you like best?
Sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yes.
Finally, okay. I really love Essante Organics because, first of all, I was living my life chemical-free for 2 years prior to joining Essante. So it really hit home with me as far as the product line and the philosophy of the company. So I did not have a belief in the products of other network marketing companies I was with, because I tried to eat as pure as possible, not have artificial ingredients, not have chemicals in my diet or on my body, and that kind of thing. So when I saw the product lineup, I was just totally impressed, as well as the corporate staff. It was just a sigh of relief to have like a caring company that really looks after the distributors, and especially the timing as well. In other companies I was with, I was one of the people at the bottom of the totem pole, so to speak. There was thousands and thousands of people literally that got involved before me. I saw this as a golden opportunity because of the timing of this company altogether, and even better than a startup. It's just phenomenal where this company is and where it's going. So there was no way I could not get involved due to the products, the company, and the opportunity. And as far as the industry goes, as far as a business model, I totally believe in network marketing. I think it's the best industry. You have people like Donald Trump saying if he had to do it all over again, he'd do it in network marketing. And they say that for a reason, because if you go look at the business model, it works. But the timing is everything, and here at Essante, it's the right place at the right time with the right products and the right people.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Natalie. So another question I would have to ask Dr. JJ, could you please cover some of the questions that you most get, like when people calling you in the office, and what is like cover the top 3 questions that most people have asked you all the time?
Well, definitely the first question, or the question that comes up most, is when you take a seasoned network marketer like the ladies that are on this call, when they look at our compensation plan, it seems too good to be true. And they want to know, what's the small print? I mean, it can't be this good. And as good as we say it is, it's actually that good and better. Mr. Wenniger designed this compensation plan to be weighted in the favor of the distributor. And I challenge people to find a compensation plan in this industry that is weighted so much towards the distributor, not towards the company. And then the follow-up question to that is the compensation plan going to change? And Mr. Wenniger has put in writing, and he has said verbally, it's never going to change. So, you know, if somebody is money motivated, if somebody's a numbers person, if somebody's looking for a business opportunity, I challenge people to find a better compensation plan. And so that's really the first question. Is it as good as we say it is? It is that good and better. The second question that's really common is basically what Natalie brought up, almost to a point where people that are very into living clean and chemical free, they want to make sure we are what we say we are. And we're not just somebody who puts a bottle out that says organic on it, because in this day and time, we're seeing so many big companies in and out of the industry of network marketing getting slammed for saying that they're organic or they're chemical free, and then they're found out a month or two down the road to have GMOs in their products and their ingredient list and what have you. We have the audacity to actually put the raw ingredient slips up on our website, so you can literally see the signature for our raw ingredients from the NOP, the QAI, the USDA, and that's available for anyone, whether they're a distributor or not. They can see that. So we are what we say we are. We are 100% certified toxic chemical free. We use organic and EcoCert ingredients in all of our formulations. And then the third really, biggest and most popular question that I get is, how big is the opportunity, in the sense that what's the saturation? And this is really a great time, and I'm glad that you're videotaping this, because the 6 of us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if you count our dog that's here, are going to look back at this video 3 to 5 years from now and say, wow, that's awesome. Really, now is the prime time to be in this company. It's debt-free. It's moving very, very rapidly. And now's the time to really get your market share not only in a company that's growing fast, but becoming a way of life before it's a way of life. Oprah Winfrey is getting into organics. You just have to see what's going on. I just saw a movie, and if you're watching this as a video 3, 4 years from now, I'm going to date myself. I just saw a movie, Angie and I just saw a movie called The Guilt Trip with Barbara Streisand and Seth Rogen. And Seth Rogen is a chemist in this movie, and he's designed his own product that's a cleaning product. And he's trying to get this product on the Home Shopping Network. And Barbara Streisand, his mother, gives him some advice. She said, when you're presenting this, it's too boring. It's too chemistry. She says, if this product is as good as you say it is, if it's as safe and organic and chemical-free, you should show on camera you swallowing the product. And I have to laugh, because that's like stealing my presentation, which actually I stole from Mr. Wenniger. When I do this presentation for Essante, I actually have the audacity to take the cleaning products, the sanitizer, for example, I spray it in my eyes, I spray it in my mouth, I'll swallow it, and yet we can prove, we've actually proven with clinicals, that it works as good, if not better, than its chemical-laden counterparts out there, and it's totally safe. So those are the 3 big questions that I get. It's a pleasure to be here, and exciting time for this company.
And I wanted to mention that the sanitizer you spray, and it's not just because you want to show that it's safe. I spray it all over because it helps and heals everything. So like I spray it in my mouth, because when I have a sore throat coming up, I spray it in the mouth, and then I spray it in my kids' noses when they have a bleeding nose, and then I have it sprayed it in the eyes when we had eye infection. And So I mean, I spray it everywhere. It's my favorite product, and it's unique, and you can market it. Like when you start the conversation with people, I start with this product because it's different. I haven't seen anything like that on the market. Where if you're trying to compare other ingredients, like for example a weight loss shake or anything like that, they start to say, well, what's yours, or why is it better, or why is this? So with the sanitizer, I haven't even seen anything like that. So let me ask the CEO Michael Wenniger. The question is that some of the people I hear, they say, well, it's so young, it's a startup. Yes, it's nice that it's a ground floor opportunity, but there's so many companies that start out and they go bankrupt and they close. So what would you answer to that question?
Well, we started in 2003 with a product that was one product, and we sold 30 million of that product between 2003 and 2009. You can tell how good a company is as far as what kind of money they have is by look at the catalog they're building. It takes a lot of money for research and development. It takes a lot of money for for putting out the products that we do, and we just continue and continue and continue to build out that catalog. So we are a cash-rich, debt-free, multi-million-dollar positive. Really, it's an awesome opportunity for anybody because you're getting into a really good, solid, secure, stable company that is positioned for long term. What makes this position for long term? Very simple. Companies build catalogs. Catalogs build companies. You need to give people one place to go for everything, and that's what we're doing. We have about 75, 80 products out now with the essential oils, and we have about 300 to 400 more different formulations right now, including the oils. Hundreds of those that are done. We can bring those out at any time. So the whole catalog is built. We just need to keep adding to it and doing it in a manner where we can give people enough time to adequately get enough product that they love, and then they can educate themselves on that for about 60 days, and then we bring out more products. And what does that mean for you? Way bigger checks, because you want to be able to satisfy every division within what we're doing, which is basically focusing, being the only company in the world focusing on chemical-free and certified organic living. You'll never see it again. I don't believe you'll never see it happen, in this arena or in this magnitude.
Wonderful. So let me ask Tracy. Tracy, are you listening? So you are building it really fast, even though you just joined. Would you please cover what questions you get the most from your team members and from the people you're talking to, all the new people you're talking to? So what questions do you get?
The questions I commonly get are, why did I join? And I did already share that with you, and I think that that's a really key thing, because I think especially in today's age, people are looking for something that they can truly believe in. And I think especially in this industry, a lot of people just go through the motions because they want to make a paycheck. I know, because I've been there, and I know that, I think that a lot of people feel that. But when you can combine something you're truly passionate about and something you believe in wholeheartedly, and you can make a paycheck by promoting it, I think that's a really powerful combination. So when they ask me why I joined, I share that, and the right people resonate with that. So another question I often get is, it's more about like the specific products, and I like the fact that they're labeled organic, which is great. I like the fact that there's a lot of clinicals behind the science, and I like the fact that they're in a lot of different countries too, because that I was talking with Michael the other day about that, and he said because they're organic and all natural, they're easier to get out into the rest of the world. And so I love that this is really a global company. You know, I get a lot of the other basic questions like, what's the comp plan like? And my response to that is, it's super simple and it's very lucrative. And I let them watch the video, and that video that JJ did was great. It really explained it explains the entire comp plan in 40 minutes, and it's so simple. I think my 7-year-old could understand it. So those are the most common questions that I get.
Wonderful. Let me ask Angie Levine. Our Angie Levine, she has been on the DVD with Oprah Winfrey. She had opened the stage for speakers like Tony Robbins and Dr. Deepak Chopra. She has extensive, how many years, Angie, do you have? Over 20 years in network marketing. And I know that when Michael Wenniger was trying to get you guys in the company, you were very, very resistant. You were, you didn't want to join. You were like blocking him from Facebook almost. So could you cover a little bit, because I think it's a good story to tell.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yes, I have over 20 years industry experience with my husband, JJ, and we've always worked in business together, initially traditional business, and we loved traditional business. You know, he's a remarkable physician, wellness physician, and initially when we were in college, he said, Angie, if you can think of anything better, let me know, but here's the vision. I'll be the physician, you do the marketing and run the business. We work together, and we're going to work literally 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we're going to build our fortune together from the ground up, from patient number 1 to patient number whatever. And so I took about 48 hours to make my decision. I'm a quick decision maker. A lot of successful people in business are quick decision makers, which is interesting. So I thought about it for 48 hours and said, okay, I'm with you. We're going to build this together. And so we literally traveled across country in our one vehicle, which was a Scirocco.
Actually, GTI.
A GTI. I'm a girl. And we had everything we owned in the back. We didn't have dogs. We had cats and a goldfish, and everything was in the back seat. And we literally traveled across the country. And we landed in Arizona because he said, whatever state we pick, we have to really love it, because you can't move. You're stationary when you build a practice. And so we landed in Arizona. We loved Arizona. And we built that practice from patient number 1 to patient number 3,000. And we were in love with the idea of owning our own business and being in charge of our own destiny. And it was amazing. And I learned from him every day. He's just a remarkable human being with such ethics and integrity and love for human beings that, you know, I aspire every day. Ding! So anyhow, we start our practice, and long story short, we came to realize that you can amass a fortune owning your own traditional business, which we did, yet you cannot necessarily amass a residual income that will supply your family for life, not just you and your spouse, but your children and their children and their children. And so network marketing came into our life. It was a gift. It was a blessing. Initially, I said, no way, no how are we going to do that? That's a crock of bunk. You know, network marketing, come on, really? And then I got over myself, and I researched the industry. And so initially it was like, yes, let's definitely implement this particular network marketing company's product technology into our practice. Let's definitely promote that. But we don't need to do the network marketing portion, you know, not so much. And long story short, we went to the company. We experienced one of their events. And of course, our company, Essante Organics, is having a major event on February 9th. And if you want to get to know who we are, if you want to get to know what kind of fortune you can amass in how short a period of time and what it's going to take and how you can be mentored to do it in a very quick time frame, come to February 9th. It's right here where corporate headquarters is in Arizona, and just visit your executive's calendar on their website, and you'll see February 9th details. But we went to this particular event at that particular network marketing company, and I remember going with like crossed arms and you know, why am I even here? And I was so angry. I really was. I was kind of angry. And I remember feeling like the only reason I went was to see the city. So if any of you who are listening just want to come and see Scottsdale, Arizona, and you just want to enjoy the beautiful scenery and the amazing weather, just come for that reason. Be me, right? So I went to Utah just to see Utah. I'd never seen it, and that's the only reason I went. Like, whatever. And I just had to get over myself. When I was there, I was surrounded by the most beautiful human beings on earth. I mean, these network marketers are go-givers. They love human beings. All they care about is delivering a gift to another person. The gift of better quality of life, the gift of better quality of life financially or physically. And say bye to Jackie. She's hot. Just gonna get down. Oh, you know, so giving the gift of better quality of life financially or via products, and that's all they were interested in. It wasn't even about themselves. And so I'm just sitting in this room full of, you know, hundreds upon hundreds of people, because that company had reached market saturation, not the best time to get in. You want to get in earlier than that, before global market saturation is reached. But anyhow, I'm there with all of these people, and they're remarkable, and I feel like I feel rude. I feel wrong. And so I'm literally in line at Starbucks. We have a break, and one of the speakers, who's one of my mentors to this day, his name is Terry, he's standing in front of me. He doesn't know me from Adam. And I'm standing behind him, and he's standing in front of me, and I'm like, God, I feel like the worst person in the world, and I can't believe I came here prejudging everybody and thinking I was fine because I own a traditional business, but all these other people are, I thought they were like car salesmen. That's what I was walking into. I thought they were going to be awful. And so I tapped Terry on the shoulder, and I said, Terry, I just want to thank you so much for giving that amazing training, and I learned more from you in 30 minutes than I've learned in business for, you know, years and years. And so thank you. And I have to apologize. And so please forgive me. And he's like, okay. And why do I need to forgive you? I said, you need to forgive me because I came here prejudging everybody. And I thought network marketing was this, and network marketing people were this, but they're really this. And so it was just an epiphany. And so that was my come to God moment with network marketing. And so that was my first company. We then moved to another company because we understood timing and what it meant to join pre-momentum. We jettisoned our income literally in a matter of weeks. We doubled, tripled, quadrupled that income like that because of timing. So you're very fortunate that you're entering with the right timing in Essante. And that was a company that was tremendous. However, I tell everybody I always feel like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It was like the chair was too hard with that company, which had already reached market saturation. The chair was too soft with that company that was brand new. They changed the comp on us 5 times. And then finally, Essante Organics was just right. The comp has never been changed. It's one of my very favorite things about you, Mr. Wenniger. You're true to form. You say what you mean and you mean what you say. And I will thank God for you. And I'll thank God for that every day, because otherwise I wouldn't be here. And it's amazing, you know. So we had the rug jerked out from under us multiple times with our former company, lost literally 1.3 million in volume overnight with our former company because they changed comp. And so we decided to take a solid look at Essante Organics. Number one, because of their superior product, because of the superior efficacy and organic, pure, natural, wild-crafted ingredients that are certified, and we took a solid look because the compensation plan is superior in every way. I'm well known for saying if you find a better comp plan, bring it to me. And not only is it superior in every way and simple, like Tracy said, it is also unbeatable. I'm so pleased that it's never been changed. It never will be changed. And that's what you can capture and garner. And, you know, we're home of the 100% matching bonus, and we're home of the most beautiful products that deliver superior results. And that's where I want to be. I want to be inside of a trend that's, you know, moving globally and delivering the very best. So that's why we're here at Essante.
Wonderful. So let's get back to Natalie. Natalie, so you were saying that what questions do you get asked all the time?
Okay, first of all, I apologize. My Wi-Fi is cutting out. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So as far as questions, you know, with Essante Organics, I get the least amount of negative questions than any company I've ever been with. Honestly, you know, the people that I talk to are mostly people looking for health and wellness anyway. I tell you what was really surprising is the fact that I had no idea so many people were looking for organic and chemical-free products. That was what really struck me as being amazing. One of the reasons I went with my former company was because of my 15 years in health and wellness in the fitness industry, wanting to help people to, you know, lose weight and get healthy. Then I could maybe teach them about the organic and chemical-free side, you know, once they lose their weight or what have you. But, you know, realizing now with Essante that people are looking for this. Just a guy 2 weeks ago told me that he'd been looking for these types of products in a network marketing company for 8 months.
Wow.
So that is really amazing. And like I said, I don't get a lot of negativity. The questions that I do get, you know, are, you know, more or less about the startup phase of the business. And as I mentioned earlier, I think this is better than the startup phase in a business because of the way the company, Essante Organics, came out of the Power Pop industry, basically, or the Power Pop business. And, you know, the timing is even better than a startup. So with that being said, you know, there's not much negativity. I would say, you know, most people that are looking for health and wellness, they need to just jump on board with us now while we're still in the very beginning stages so that we can get this product and the company out to those people that are looking at it. Because believe you me, they're looking at it.
Awesome. So before I forget, let me ask Michael Wenniger. I was in another company where the requirements were almost like $300 per month on auto ship. So would you please cover the requirements? What I'm also always saying to my prospects, that there's no administration fees on top. There's no website fees, which is monthly. There's no this and that and the other thing, and you have to, you know, get all this other. You think you are gonna pay one price and then it adds on and it adds on and on. And would you, Michael Wenniger, would you cover that, please? How your compensation is structured a little bit?
I think that when you were talking about website fees and administration fees and all these types of things, I think those are unnecessary because, you know, I would much rather have you guys seeing people spending money on catalogs and things that you can hand out and show people, or some more products that you can enjoy. So we believe in a concept that, you know, nobody left behind. We understand we're in a stressed economy, and and basically all you have to do, you know, you can just buy whatever you want. You know, you can become a wholesale customer and just start shopping at a different store. And I tell people it's very simple to understand. You know, I use a visual where I say on my left-hand side, you have all these products that you use every single solitary day that are, you know, filled full of chemicals, hundreds of chemicals that are linked to some very terrible, horrific health consequences, you know. And on my right-hand side, you have all the same products that are 100% chemical-free and certified organic. What would you rather use for the same price? And you know what? The answer is obvious. So now we just give them a different store to shop at. If a person wants to open up the compensation plan, all that's required every 30 days is a 75-point purchase. 95% of our products are point per dollar. So, you know, it's the most lucrative business that you're ever going to find. It's geared towards the masses because everybody can afford to be into this company because you're not going out there and trying to convince anybody to go out and purchase things that they don't need. I can walk through your house and I can find I can look at 5 minutes in your home. I'll find all the products, not all of them, but I'll find, products that you're using that you shouldn't be using and that you can replace for the same amount of money or sometimes even for a lesser amount that are certified organic and 100% chemical free and toxic free. You're never going to find that anywhere else. There's not a company in the world that's doing what we're doing and that's focusing on the chemical free and certified organic movement. The green economy can't be stopped. And we're the only company actually addressing it from every angle. And so, I think that when you look at this business model, it's going to make a lot of sense. You're going to get excited and you're not going to be able to sleep at night, because you're thinking of the potential and where you are at with this company and where this company is going to be at because we're a category creator. Category creators in any industry, basically, if they can supply the trends in the markets like we're doing, those category creators, they dominate and capture 80% of the global spending. And look where you are, and you're at the top of this, and we allow you to become a part and capitalize on the global spending of the next economy, and which all the media is saying will be the largest economy in the history of business. And it's going to happen quick. It's going to happen fast. So we're excited. As excited as everybody else.
Wonderful. Let me cover just a few seconds that I get all the time. The feedback that they like about Essante is that we have access to the corporate and the phone numbers, and they get on the three-way calls, and it's like unheard of in which company you have president and the owner and talking on the phone all day long to help you build your business. So thank you guys for that. And so what would you like to cover a little bit more? My battery is about to run out, so we have about 10 minutes left. So what else did you want to cover? Tracy, Natalie?
No, I mean, I'm just, excited to be here and have been with a lot of companies, and there's nothing like this. The timing is right, so just come on over. If you're looking for a network marketing company with chemical-free and organic products, or even if you're not, if you just want a great opportunity, this is it. This is the opportunity to work wherever you want, with whoever you want, from anywhere in the world, and never see anything like it. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I wouldn't wait too long before you join.
Wonderful. So let me ask Dr. JJ, is that I see several of the companies that are out there, they have already marketed themselves as they have green products, so they have natural products, or healthy products. Would you, and you are comparing the ingredients all day long, so would you cover some of that topic?
Sure, thank you. And let me apologize, Angie, not to just take a three-way call. So we're still working, and in this growth phase, it's really exciting. I evaluate products pretty much on a daily basis. I have people that say, well, what about this shake? Or what about this facial product? Or what about this and that? They say they're all natural. Don't be scammed by the words all natural, even the words organic, unless you really look at it. Michael was speaking to somebody today. It was quite interesting. You bring products to us that the people or even the containers are saying they're all natural, or even have the word organic on it. We're going to show you that there's ingredients in there that you should not be putting in your body at all. let alone on a daily basis, let alone twice a day. It shocks me how many companies put themselves out as health companies. We're healthy. These are our healthy products. These are our nutrition products, our natural products. And then you read ingredients like phenoxyethanol, sucralose. It's absolutely incredible. The list goes on and on and on. So anybody that's watching this video, you want to bring a product to us for us to evaluate, we would do that gladly for you, and we'll show you that there's ingredients in those products that you shouldn't be putting in your body. And realize if it's going on your body, it's in your body within 30 to 60 seconds. So you've heard you are what you eat, but in reality, you are what you put into your bloodstream. So not only in your mouth, but on your skin, that's going into your bloodstream. And really even what you breathe too. That's a whole new thing. Companies that are selling candles in and out of the network marketing industry, what are you breathing on a daily basis? So it's pretty scary, and I'm glad to be part of this company that truly offers a true solution. And sometimes people aren't ready for that. Sometimes people get offended. I'm going to be honest with you. Like Jack Nicholson says in that movie, they can't handle the truth. Sometimes people aren't ready. And, Angie talked about Mr. Wenniger prospecting she and I for a long time. Those are some of the things that I had to come through with. Some of the excuses I was making for companies I was with before, such as pasteurization of products. No heat ever touches our nutritional products. If you're heating your nutritional products, if that's part of the process of creating those, you're burning out 90% of the nutritional bang. So incredible company, incredible products, and you're never going to have to make an excuse in this company for people that are part of us. You're never going to have to make an excuse for the products, the ingredients, or the compensation plan. And to me, that's the stake. That's the stake. You talk about companies having sizzle and steak. Our sizzle is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but there's not a company that has ever existed or will exist that'll beat us in the steak. We've got the best comp plan, the best timing, and the best products, period.
And if I can jump in and add, there is no gray area. There's no such thing as a gray area when you're boiling it right down to ingredients. It's black and it's white, and that's it. And you're not 25% organic. You're not 56% organic. You're not 98% organic. You're 100% certified organic and chemical free, or your chemicals. That's it. There's nothing in between. When you're making a formulation, if I had used, let's just say, 15 ingredients, 14 of them are certified organic, and one is natural, wherever they got that natural product from, whatever they sprayed those crops with, the herbicides and the pesticides and the chemicals are now are now condensed into a form that it's going to absorb into your tissues, your cells, and your bloodstream. You've ruined the whole formulation. Now you got a chemical formulation. So you're not 25 or 56 or 98% organic. You're 100% organic, or you're chemical. And that's just end of story, period.
Michael, I wanted to cover that. So I remember what you always say, that you're the least profiting company because you put so much money into the quality of the products. Could you cover that a little bit?
Yeah, I tell people, look, you won't see another company do what we've done, because we have created a company knowing what we created. Okay? Basically meaning this. On one side of the coin, we're 100% chemical free. We're certified organic. We carry the toxic-free foundation seal. There's only 6 companies in the world that carry that seal. We're one of them. No company wants to go through that scrutiny and all that testing that they do to make sure that everything's proper, all the way from the soil to the ingredient that comes into your door, making sure there's no heat, there's no chemicals touching it during extraction or processing, no chemicals during manufacturing, not even any chemicals during cleanup. Nobody's going to go through that. But, that costs money. Right. So on one side of the coin, you can't find better quality. You can't find it. It doesn't exist. Then on the other side of the coin, we have a compensation plan in which it actually has no qualifications or requirements. I don't like these compensation plans out there that tell you that, when you're building, when you build an organization, you people have to understand it's your organization. It's not mine. When you build a business, that's your business. It's not mine or JJ, you know, or the company's. When that money comes in the door, that's not our money. That's your money. So what company in this industry has the right to tell you that, well, if you do this and only get this much volume and you do this, we'll give you an inch of your money? Or how about, and then if you want to make more money, you got to work harder and you got to have a few of these and a couple of those, and then you know, some of those things over there, then we'll give you 2 inches. And if you miss it by 1 penny, we keep the rest of the money.
That's right.
You know what? How about, and then if you want to get to the top position, you got to give us 3 grandmothers, 5 cats, a kid down the street, and a couple goats. You know, it looks great on paper, what you see with these compensation plans, but in reality, nobody can reach the top except for a couple people that got in right at the beginning or people that they assigned to those top positions. That doesn't exist here. You start at the top immediately and you maximize the compensation plan right from the start. And then as an added bonus, anybody you bring into this company, you go out there and you can match their check 100%. It doesn't exist in those other companies because what you're trying to do is you're trying to meet all these requirements to get to the next level. So you're not really concerned about anything but the numbers. And what do I got to do to get more of the money that I brought in the door? In this situation, we want you to do what this industry has said you're supposed to do for 150 years since Avon happened. And guess what? Nobody's ever done it. And that is, you get vested, invested, and connected with the person that you are bringing to the company, and you don't have to worry about any of that other stuff. So now you can help that guy become successful and match his check 100%. So you actually get paid to help other people succeed. So we're the least profiting company in the industry, but we profit. Yeah, we profit. But we kind of operate on the Sam Walton concept in business, and that is basically this. You know, if you cater to the masses, you know, and you give those masses what they want, then you will become successful as a company. So we will, being the least profiting company, we'll see the rewards much later. We profit, but again, you know what? We'll be a multi-billion-dollar giant. And every company can talk like that. But because we have the 22 immutable laws in place, and we operate by those laws, and the last company that's ever done that was 30 years ago, and that's the last company that reached $1 billion a year consecutively. But we're the only company right now, the next company, that operates by these laws, and we don't operate out of a seat of greed. We don't have anybody quitting the company from a product standpoint, because it's not human nature to start living a chemical-free life and then in 2 or 3 months go, oh, well, I'm going to use chemicals again. You don't think like that. And then we pay people such ridiculous amounts of money and allow them to tap out the compensation plan right when they walk in the door. Nobody leaves because there's not a compensation plan that has never paid that way or ever will dare to do that. Because we will pick up, you know, just like you become a billion-dollar company or a billionaire by taking pennies from the majority than trying to take dollars from the minority. Mm-hmm. So we go out there and we make crazy great products and pay people crazy money. And we enjoy it. We have so much fun watching people succeed so quickly in this company. And it's just an amazing thing. And it's an amazing experience, one that you'll never experience again, I think, in a person's life.
Wonderful. I have 3 minutes left, so if I leave you guys, that's because my battery died. And so let me ask you, I hear these questions all the time. So if the products are organic and toxic-free, they must not taste so good, because in order to make it taste nice, you need to add the chemicals and stuff. So I wanted to ask Tracy and Natalie that question. What do they think of the taste of the products and whatever they tried and used?
Okay, well, My personal favorite is peanut butter banana shake with the chocolate. It's always been a favorite flavor mix of mine, and I mean, I've tried a lot of different shakes, and it tastes amazing. I haven't tried the reds and greens yet, but I'm really looking forward to those. But the shake, absolutely delicious.
Yeah, I think for me, I love the shakes. A lot of shakes are too sweet for me. I don't really have a sweet tooth because of eating so clean for many years. But the Essante, the shakes, here they are, the shakes. They're awesome. I love the fact that they do use the organic ingredient. To have people looking for that in the fitness world as well. But the taste is awesome. If I want it a little bit sweeter, then I'll add a ripe banana to it. But I use a lot of different shake recipes. I think my favorite would be apple pie. I do use the peanut butter and the chocolate as well. And sometimes I'll just throw some fruit into it. So, you just blend it up in a blender and throw a little ice in there, and it's the best shake I ever had. And just one more note on that with the organic ingredients. To me, the fact that they're organic is not as important as the fact they're toxic free. And that's been my philosophy. Like I said, 2 years prior to joining Essante Organics, was that I had eaten organic for 7 years and then gone chemical free for 2. And isn't that why we eat organic in the first place? Is to not have the chemicals from the soil, from the whole manufacturing process and that type of thing. So just wanted to add that little tidbit as well. Chemical free, toxic free. That's the whole key in my opinion.
Wonderful. I wanted to share that my favorites are the reds, the toothpaste, and the citrus body butter. So those are my favorite products. Angie, welcome back. We're finishing up here. I have 1 minute left on my battery thing. So what's your final thoughts of what did you want to share in the final saying here?
My final thoughts are, if you're looking for a change, if you're looking for a mission that can impact you and your family and that can impact the lives of others, look no further. And really, at the end of the day, if you're assessing certain companies, including Essante Organics, obviously, if you're watching this video, determine what's best for you and your family. There's nothing more important than God and you and your family. And once you determine what's best for you and your family, absolutely chemical free, absolutely being paid top dollar. If you're going to do the work, I mean, please be paid top dollar. Once you get those things hammered down, then decide, do I take this forward and share it with other families who could benefit health-wise and who could benefit in a financial way as well. And then you have your answer. There's no more beautiful thing in life than to do something that you love. And when you find that mission and that passion and it's inside of you, Essante is inside of us. I mean, we wouldn't be on a conference call at 8 o'clock at night if it wasn't our mission and our passion. And same with Tracy and same with Natalie and same with Michael and same with you, Jane. This is an amazing gift. And when you find that, it does not feel like work. It actually, everything click, 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 everything fits into place, and you wake up with such effervescence. You and I were on the phone, I think, texting at 5:30 in the morning, and it wasn't even like work. It was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait.
During the
There, a little better now.
okay. Hold on. Okay, ask questions. Copy.
I got a question. Thinking of one.
Live echoing now. Oh my God, this is horrible. Live echoing now. Oh my God, this is horrible. Okay, let me. I think what we should do is we should
Yeah, we should.
Okay.